Hello everyone, welcome back to our course. Today we're going to look at the classification of applied translation. Classification is based on the essential attributes or salient features of objects, which is one of the main ways for us to understand things. Through typology methods, people can understand the differences and connections between things. We can classify things according to different characteristics and from different angles. Next, we will classify applied translation by text function and text content, respectively. The text function type is the basis for the translator to choose the translation strategy, and different function types of original text needs different translation strategies. Newmark divides articles into 3 categories according to different functions. The first one is expressive function of the article, such as serious literature, authoritative speech, autobiography, prose, private letter, etc. The core of expressive articles is that the text status of the speaker or the author is sacred, and the author's individual elements constitutes the expressive elements of the text, which has also become the focus of translation. The second is the informative function text, such as textbooks, technical reports, newspaper articles, academic papers, conference minutes, etc. The core of information-based text is the facts about a certain subject, which is the real world. Therefore, information and objective facts are the focus of translation. The third type is vocative function-based articles, such as notification, advertisements, corporate recommendations, promotional texts, etc. The focus of such articles is to call on readers to act, think, and feel. Newmark pointed out that very few articles have only one function. Most articles focus one function and have 2 other functions. Newmark classifies articles from the perspective of function, which provide a basis for translators to adopt different translation strategies and different translation methods for different types of original texts. Most pragmatic texts belong to the latter 2 categories. Then, we will look at classification by text content. As for applied translation, the professionalization of translator is often based on subject content and text types. Different text requires translator to have different professional backgrounds, such as legal text with rigorous legal principles and formal texts. Translators without certain legal knowledge cannot easily handle the task. Medical texts are also specialized, and those who don't understand medicine cannot do it. We can illustrate it further with Jordan's chart for ESP. Based on the above table, supplementing political theory, tourism, public notices, daily correspondence, etc., can form a complete set of practical English texts. Jordan divides special English into 2 categories, as you can see it in the chart. English for academic purposes refers to the English used for academic studies and academic exchanges, and English for occupational purpose refers to the English used in a certain job, which is practical and professional. There is no strict differences between academic English and occupational English. For example, medical English in technical English and nursing English. The former is more academic, formal, and more rigorous. The latter is more professional and more practical. Let's come back to the chart classified by the content of the text. There are three categories: English for science and technology, English for business and economics, and English for social studies. Most translators engaged in scientific and technological translation are not good at medical translation, and those engaged in astronomical translation may not be familiar with geological translation, and those engaged in construction engineering translation may be unfamiliar with chemical translation. Social life is rich and colorful, and the forms of pragmatic text serving the actual needs of the society are different. Business translation involves trade, management, finance, marketing, advertising, tourism, law, news, technology, and other fields. Technology translation also includes trade, management, news, laws, etc. And news is almost all-encompassing. Although various translations have their own basic attributions and characteristics, they overlap and contain each other. In today's class, we have classified pragmatic translation based on the text function type and content. That is all for today. Thank you for your listening. See you next time.